What is up, guys? Welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Blessing Gumbu. I'm a final year BSc student at the University of Cape Town. I'm majoring in human anatomy and physiology and biochemistry. I'm also taking a biomedical sciences course as an elective. Welcome. Today we're gonna talk about second year BSc. So if you haven't checked out my previous video, please go check it out where I talked about first year BSc. So second year was the best year ever. I loved it. It was the best year of my life. Like, it was amazing. So in second year, like I said, with my majors, like I said in the previous video, in first year it was more generic, like physics, chemistry, stats. In second year, that is when like we start to focus on your majors. So like if you're majoring in physics, you're gonna focus on that stream. If you're majoring in maths, you're gonna focus on that. If you major in anatomy and physiology, you're gonna focus on that. So for my second year in the first semester, I was doing HUB, which is the human anatomy and physiology, and also doing biochemistry and genetics in the first semester. And it was amazing, I don't want to lie, especially the HUB course was amazing, getting to learn more about the human body. So I think we covered like all the systems in the human body in second year. It was a lot of content, but it was amazing. So I'm gonna focus on each course and then I'll tell you how they were. So I'll start with HUB. HUB was absolutely amazing. Just learning more about the human body, like bones, muscles, cardiovascular system, the brain and things. It was amazing. And also on the practical side, we'll get to do like a lot of like histology, where like you analyze like tissues and cells under a microscope. That's histology. And also we would get like cadaver sessions, where you get to see what you've learned from the textbook and see how it looks real life, which was those sessions were amazing. And it was really interesting getting to focus on like what you enjoy to do, and the lecturers were amazing. And then in terms of genetics and biochemistry from molecular and cell biology, that was amazing too. So we focused a lot on cell membranes like sphingolipids, germinal, things like that. And then in genetics, we did a lot of like Mendelian laws, but like more complex cases. And that was amazing too. Same in the second semester. In the second semester, I was doing HUB and biochemistry. And then I decided to not do genetics and instead do a biomedical sciences elective called pathology. So I took that as a health science elective, and it was an amazing course. So you focus more like on like vaccines, viruses, bacteria, fungi, those things where I love that. It was a lot of content, but I enjoyed doing that. So yeah, the second semester was also amazing, though like very stressful in terms of like the content from HUB plus the content from pathology, and also from biochemistry. In the second semester, we were focusing more on metabolism. So we did human metabolism, like that's your glycolysis, Krebs cycle, oxidative phosphorylation and things like that. And then, as if that was not trauma enough, we moved on to microbial metabolism. Those things are small, but they are more complex. Yeah, that was not cool. And like we didn't have like a data sheet or anything like that, so you had to know all those pathways by your head. But anyways, don't judge me. That was fun for me. Metabolism was the best. I love biochemistry, like it's my best course. I love it. Metabolism was the best. Getting to learn about all those pathways and like getting to apply what you learn like in tests and in your practicals, and also like getting to get a question that will say, if this goes wrong in the pathway, what will happen? That was sort of fascinating to me, which is why I enjoyed learning about metabolism. And then for hub in the second semester, yeah, we continued like with the respiratory system, the brain, and did kidneys. What else did we do? And then we did evolution, yeah, because we did bones in the first semester. We did evolution, and that was absolutely amazing. But I would say overall, I think second year was more enjoyable, given that I was getting to now I focused on things that I wanted, that I loved doing. But also compared to first year, second year had a lot of work than first year. So it was also a thing of having to adjust to the pressure because it was too much. So I had classes like 8 a.m. and then 8 till 9, and then I'll be free 9 until 11. Then 11 to 12 was genetics, then 12 to 1 was biochemistry. So it's like from 11 all the way to 1 year just sitting because it was the same lecture theater, and that was kind of draining for me. But we survived. It was amazing. But one thing I would say in second year is that they throw so much content at you that you really, 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 really need to manage your time wisely, because sometimes it's just too much to do, and sometimes you have to sacrifice your sleep. You have submissions, you have back-to-back exams. I remember in my first semester, I was writing my entire semester like in 4 days. So on Monday I had genetics, which was out of 100 and is it 110 3 hours in the late afternoon, and then the following day we were not writing, but on Wednesday we had hub anatomy and physiology, which was another 3 hours. And then on Thursday in the morning, we had biochemistry, which was another 3 hours, and that was out of 110. So you can imagine that was a stressful period for me, like having to just prepare for an entire semester, like 3 exams at once. That can be stressful and tiring. So you really, really need to structure your time accordingly so that you are able to cover all the content that you need to cover before your exams. And also, I think it's important to note that second year is the if you ask a lot of people, they'll tell you like second year is the year like things get serious. It's interesting, but also things get serious. So it is the year that has the highest fail rate, second year, because there's a lot. So you really, really need to focus and give it your best. Definitely gonna cry. Yeah, biochem is gonna make you cry. You're gonna have mental breakdowns, but you just need to pull yourself together. Also reach out for support. That's why I always mention have a good support system. Talk to your friends, to your mom, to your dad, to your sister, to your brother, to your lecturers. Ask for help as early as possible so that you don't struggle down the line. But other than that, second year was amazing. So I just want to point out that as I've mentioned in my first video, that first year was a bit tough in terms of like went from being an academic achiever, top achiever from high school, and then I got here and then I was an academic victim. But it's a matter of that you need to acknowledge that you are in university now, and like it's diverse people from all over the world, and the same way as you had to build like your way to being an A student or a top achiever at high school, you will come with the same like analogy when you come into varsity. That's the same way you build your way to the top. So in my second year I did way better than my first year, in the sense that I think I knew what works. I knew now, like in second year, what works for me in terms of like how do I study, and also I was more matured in terms of like time management and preparing well for academics and also like societies and many other things. And I think that helped me a lot in doing better. So in my second year, I was in the Dean's Merit List. So the Dean's Merit List is like, it shows that you're doing well in your studies. So if your overall average for all your courses like it's above 70, then you get into the Dean's Merit List, and we were in that. So just want to say, yeah, university is going to be a journey, and you just need to keep on pushing and stay focused, because like it is possible to excel in your studies. And yeah, just keep it moving.
And I want to encourage you to dream big, dream very big, and send God the bill. He can afford it. I promise you, he can afford it. Yeah.
So that was second year. So biochemistry practicals in second year, they were amazing. We did like a lot of like reporter gene essays. I'll show you a video now, and that was sort of amazing. Second year was the best year. We agreed to take pictures today. This is the last break. So that's it from me, guys. Thank you so much for watching. It's always a pleasure to have you guys. Don't forget to like the video, subscribe, comment, and share with your friends. And also, if you have any questions, feel free to just leave a comment, and I'll answer all your comments. And I'm wishing you all the best in whether you're in first year or second year, or you're in matric. I'm wishing you all the best. Keep on being focused. The future is bright. Stay blessed.